20. And then I just remember grabbing my bow and then kind of zooming in like, wait a second, I think I need to shoot that deer. But he was already, past. He jumped over 2 different logs and I messed up. I got excited and I grunted too early and it changed his path and he still cut across, but he came out in the lane. I was going to shoot him at 45 and he went diagonal and it was about a 52-yard shot. There was some limbs and I didn't want to force it. I did a light little rattle. That probably wasn't smart because he was still within 100 yards, but I'm learning. It's hard. Sometimes you just get excited and do something dumb. So he definitely was not a big deer. I just watched the footage back. It was like an 80-inch deer, maybe. So it's just now, first week in December, things are going to pick up. Well, it's 8:20. I've got to pack up, get out of the woods. I've got an outreach ministry at my church that I do on the weekends. So, good hunt. I wish I would have shot that deer. I keep playing the encounter in my head. By the time I decided I wanted to shoot him, it was too late. He's definitely not a big deer, but I've got 6 buck tags amongst the 3 states that I'm hunting, so wish I would have shot him. I definitely would have been happy with him, but nonetheless, hopefully I'll get out later this afternoon to the general area, Lord willing, so we'll catch y'all then. Well, it is 11 o'clock. I'm covering a little bit of ground right now. Really good sign where I was set up. A lot of good buck tracks. I'm finding droppings, heavy trails. I think my wind was just not ideal for maybe where they were gonna come today. Size of that buck track right there. Man, that's a good one. Almost 4 finger. Man. I was traveling just off this water here. Got a spot where they're crossing over to this other side. A lot of traction here. Just jumped up a buck. Here's his bed. I walked right by that deer. He was 40 yards looking on my tracker on the Onyx. I never saw him. Super thick in here. He's got some fresh rubs on these cedar trees. You can see here he's been working them. This one. We got another one over there. A lot of droppings in here. Man. That's cool though. That's the buck that jumped up. He was right here in this little canal right here, ran across. He's skittish. Well, alarm clock came early this morning. Got up at 3:30. Slipped back in on that public I was hunting yesterday. A lot of deer sign that I found. I'm just still going back and forth between 2 different places that I'm gonna hunt. Hopefully we get on something this morning. That buck that I jumped up yesterday was probably a 90-inch, maybe a 100-inch deer. And I've got 6 tags right now between 3 states, so I'm not gonna be too picky. I'm after a bigger deer, but if he comes through, I'm not gonna say I won't shoot him. messed up. Had deer coming to this crossing. I didn't know it, and I was real quick practicing my weak side shot with my bow here in the saddle. And as soon as I put it back on, they seen me. They were watching me, I'm sure. They ran off. They're like 60 yards. I just want some deer meat. I mean, you're kidding me. Coming in the dark, there was already a deer here that ran off. I'm assuming it's a buck. Hopefully that doesn't mess everything up. I'm on some really good deer sign right now. Just been walking. It's noon. Left my pack, everything back at the canoe, and I'm about a mile from it at this point almost. I'm gonna keep walking this. I'm following this trail through here, and then on my way back out, I'm gonna walk this same deer trail sign that I found and start marking trees for different winds. This is what I love doing right here, and then it just makes it that much more rewarding when you do kill. From just an area where you scout and you find the sign of what the deer are doing without running any cameras, nothing like that, just using woodsmanship. And that's the thing I'm trying to learn and get better at, and I'm on some really good deer sign. That right there's fresh. They're working this good. Got another one here. Both of these licking branches have been broke. You can see them. Another big worn out spot right here. You can smell it. This trail's pretty heavy right here. I am connecting dots. I'm about to be able to kill a couple deer, I think, from what I found. I'm gonna hunt these areas these next couple of weeks, shooting does and trying to get on a buck too. And this is just how I'm putting them together. Brand new area that I've not hunted. That I'm currently been walking in this last 30-40 minutes, and I am on a good trail, so I'm just gonna keep walking and we'll mark some of this stuff. You can see here going both ways. We got doe right here, we got a buck coming through, and what that is right here is this little root system coming off, and they're sliding on it right here. It's real subtle, but I'm just confirming the whole way. Just you can see good deer tracks, and just a good travel corridor. It's getting thick up here. I mean, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm finding good stuff. I'm on flat ground, but there's like a little different elevation change right here, and I'm shifting into a bunch of ferns and stuff. I can see a fresh scrape right here. Look at this one. This one's getting worked. Man, I'm telling y'all, I'm into some deer right now. And that's good. That's real good. On this heavy trail here, look at this log. It is worn out. I'm catching their hoofs, scuffing it as they step over. You can see we got our punch holes. It's pretty clear on the camera. You can see it a lot better with your eyes, but just a good trail here. Same block of woods I've been hunting the last couple days. Big cold front moved in yesterday. It is 13 degrees right now, with the feel like temp down to single digits, so it is cold, especially for here in the south. There was a doe getting pushed around a couple days ago, last time I was in here, so things should be heating up here. does slip through here, acting like they're getting pushed. They were kind of skittish, so not really sure what's going on. But came through, and I didn't want to force a shot. I bent a limb back right here now, so if a buck comes in that trail, I'll have a shot. My rangefinder batteries are out. I guess these real cold temps hasn't messed up. It is 23 degrees right now, just now 9 o'clock, so it's the first action this morning. Hopefully things pick up here and we can get a deer down. All right, just after 11, wind has shifted, and so I'm gonna make a quick move here. Going straight where the deer are coming from, so I'm gonna jump around to the other side of the block of this woods, probably hunt a scrape a couple hundred yards from here. So I'm making my way back over here and we'll be out and back to the spot. Just had a deer running off. Man. I came back looking to drop something, came back to my tree that I was just in, and there was deer right over here about 80 yards. Now, my wind's going this way, so if I would have been in the tree, I guess they wouldn't have come in, but man,